I think that's one of the interesting things that I've noticed about trail coaching is there's far less of the like stock trail plans, like as opposed to like you can get a stock marathon plan literally anywhere. You can Google it and get it for free or pay for it or whatever. But
Yeah.
that, at least from what I've seen, hasn't crossed over into the trail sphere. Is that fair? Like, have you seen that as well?
I mean, there are plenty of stock trail training plans, and they're a fine place to start, but it's like getting like a strength program online. Like it's not targeted to like, you specifically, or like in this case
Yeah.
to the race specifically that you're preparing for.
Yeah.
I mean, and even when like I know coaches who will write stock training plans for specific trail races, and I mean
Right.
that's better, but it's still not like what is the word like refined for the person and where they're at
Yeah.
in their running to like really be targeted for a race.
Right. And so thinking about that, how are you looking at, like, if you're approaching a new athlete who's training for an ultra technical, like what are you looking at to decide and navigate that individuality in terms of what they need?
So the question is, it's a race, a trail race with a lot of technical elements to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one, it's always still aerobic fitness, right? Like I'm still training them like a marathon runner most of the time, and they have some sort of like high aerobic threshold sort of work during the week. Usually, we often will have some VO2 max stuff earlier in the cycle with like often on uphill, just to work. It's a good way to work VO2 max and get some uphill muscular development going. But and then it's really like, okay, so it's a technical trail race. Like we're obviously working downhill. We're going to work on making sure we can be fast technical downhill. And then one of the things that's different then for me from say like a road runner and a trail runner is then like as we get into the last say 6 to 8 weeks and maybe a little longer depending upon the duration of the race and like how many ultras the runner maybe has done before. Like if I've got someone who's done 10 100-milers, their training is going to look different than the person who, even if they're really fast and fit, it's their first 100-miler on a trail, right? Like for me, I don't do a lot of long runs anymore to prepare for my long ultras because my body has been there. Like it can go long.
Yeah.
Whereas for someone doing their first one, they're going to have some more what I call race simulation runs. So like that might mean in the last 8 weeks, we have three or four weekends where they have say like a 5 or 6 hour run on Saturday and a 3 or 4 hour run on Sunday, where it's going to be, we're trying to simulate race terrain, race elevation. If there's a required gear kit, they're carrying that required gear kit. They're eating what they're going to eat during the race. And so during that, it's like, okay, well, you got to find technical terrain to practice on. You know, we're practicing, we may do some workouts. Maybe we'll do some of our threshold workouts during the week on a trail if that's possible. Like you can get a lot from running fast on a trail, not just race effort on a trail. Like your proprioception can get refined quickly if you're trying to run fast on a trail. Even if it's like not downhill work, it's